Wera, Hobhouse.
Secretary of State, you and the government have said on a number of occasions EU citizens shouldn't be worried about the settled status process. However,
Shouldn't be worried
about the settled status process. But there continue to be, and the difference between the two processes they're worried about, either an application or a registration process. If it's an application process, the application can be refused and there's no proper appeal process. Registration, the ball would be in the government's court to positively declare why somebody could not agree with it. Could you clarify whether it would be a registration or an application process?
Well, it's an application process, but let me say this. There is going to be in place an appeal process for anybody who's turned down. That's going to be there, and there will be the Independent Monitoring Authority, which will oversee this. This is not something we've had in terms of managing migration before. A body whose job is to make sure that these people are treated properly. All right?
But a registration process would be much more reassuring for EU citizens. So if you wanted to allay worries about EU citizens...
If I may, Chairman, I'll write on this, because I think this is an interesting point, but I really take
It's a very important point, and I think what EU citizens will be looking for is an assurance, given the Windrush scandal, that no EU citizen who has been here is going to get letters like that because they lack documentation. I'm particularly thinking of elderly relatives who are living with their sons and daughters here, who won't be on council tax, they won't have a national insurance number. Can you give us an assurance that they're not going to get the same treatment that the Windrush citizens
I will, at the risk of being mildly self-righteous, I'll point you to my own speeches early on in this process, where I said our treatment of the European citizens in the UK would be a moral issue. It was a moral imperative, and that's how we've treated it, and that's what we intend to do, sir.
One final point of clarification.